I'll be telling you everything about 484 visa requirements and why it is the best visa at the moment for people that wants to go to Australia. Oh my God. Guys, just give me a second. Let me get my this thing going. Jesus Christ. I didn't even know. I was thinking that my Facebook is live because, and oh God. So I think I'm live now. So I'll be telling you guys about 484 visa. Okay, what is 48 visa in Australia? You know, Australia has many programs and many visa routes. Like they are the one of the countries, like they have visa for specific things. For instance, if you want to go to Australia, maybe it's for job. You will not be applying for work visa. You'll be applying for different things. Like a doctor is different from someone that will be applying for maybe construction work or maybe an engineer application requirement due to the nature of the job might be different from someone applying as a nurse. So you understand where I'm getting. They don't have one visa for everything. Like in UK, if you there's a skilled work visa and there's unskilled work visa, that's where it starts and ends. But in Australia, you have to sit down to know the one that is like aligned with your job requirements. Because if you apply for a visa that is not if you apply for a visa route that is not that is not uh, I don't know the word to use, but let's say aligned with the job specification. Right. So let me make it clear to you. 484 visa is the easiest visa in Australia, and you will not break your arms and legs. Secondly, you don't have to pay for POF, or you don't have to prepare for it, or even start looking for people to help you with POF. Don't mind my face. Somebody was saying my face is so dull as if I'm working. Yes, I just woke up from sleep. I spent like 32 hours in A&E. I've got a child that had tear in the eye, so I went for stitches. So don't mind my face. I just woken up with alarm that is set for this video. Then I'm doing it because I had so many issues. The blood test, we have to wait for it in A&E. So don't mind my face. I'm just recovering because I needed this sleep. So let's comments. The requirement of this visa is so simple, but the first stage that you have to undergo or you have to get yourself into is to get get an employer. Because why this visa is cheap is because it's independent. I know that digital nomad visa is independent when you get it, but this visa is independent as well. You know why it's independent? So, Fabian, how are you? I will not be looking here, Fabian. I will be looking here, but you'll be hearing me because this is Facebook, this is YouTube, and this is YouTube Live, not Facebook Live. So, um, where did I stop? Okay. Number one, why I love this work remotely here and earn money. So, but sometimes people go there and they will never leave. They will now go for the permanent resident after that 2 years or 3 years. They will give after 1 year. So that is why it's independence. And your hours you work is business. So if you like, you can do 3 hours in a day. It's your own business, how many hours you do to pay your bills. So that is why it's independent. You don't have like states trying to know whether you are still working for the company that you came here with. Remote visa is like, digital nomad visa is like you are coming here to work and pay your own bills by yourself. You don't want anybody to pay for you. So this 484 is slightly different from digital nomad visa because you'll be working for somebody. But the reason why it's independent visa is this is the employer that will be employing you telling the Home Office, Australian Home Office, to give you visa, that they have a job for you. It's not like in KCOS where the company will advertise, then the Home Office will have the rules on how you work and how many hours you work. And even when you want to change employer, the Home Office wants to know. No, this 4-8 visa, the employer will just, let's say, for instance, uh, you are maybe, let's say you are a construction worker. That's a construction firm that wants to employ you. Then you went to that construction firm. They have this job, you apply, they do, they carry out the interview and the onboarding processes, and everything looks fine, Ahead, they now give you a contract letter. Your thing is to go to the Home Office or the embassy in your own country to apply for that visa. The company will give you the contract letter and the government agreement for the immigration, for the foreign workers employment. So you now go to the embassy and get a visa to start coming. The embassy will not deny you a visa if the company has already given you this job and all the paperwork that you need to present. You see, ba? You see why it's independent. So it's not like the Home Office will come and open your file and be checking. Did you bring your POF? No, the company has said in their contract that they have a job and they will provide you with this salary and per month or per year or per annum, whatever it is. And that salary can take care of you. Then they will give you a visa. When you come there, it's between you. This one is delicate as well. It's independent visa, but it's delicate because sometimes we fall out with our employers. We fall out. Sometimes, we work like 5 months, 6 months, and things are not like they're not. It's not what we really like, or the working condition is not really our own, like we don't like it, we just don't want to continue. In some certain cases you will have a problem. I think you have 3 months to look for another employer to absorb you. And sometimes when you don't have a good references from abroad, if you're working in abroad, they will give you a job, but meeting and referencing requirements is another thing. So the company might not give you references, to refer you that you are a good worker. Things can happen along the line. So that is why that's the only disadvantage I see in this, that, working with one employer, the employer might wake up one day, change something, and due to your visa depends on that, you might struggle. You might not know where to go to. You might not know how to start again. So this is the only thing I see that might be a problem. But let me give you let me give you the requirements to tell you how easy it is. Is the employer that needs to advertise a job, and that employer must be paying tax, must be registered with the immigration, that they have job for foreigners, and again that the foreigners can apply and interviewed, and they are they are suited for this role. And that's it. We have done our own verification about the job. We have done the interview. We have done all the necessary investigation about this person's and what he or she can do for us in this company. And we like to get him in so that he can deliver. That's it. So you see, it's not like the one you do in UK that is stressful. The Home Office wants to know what is happening inside. No. Then number 2 is this. You must have 2 years working experience in that your role. For instance, if you are going there as a housekeeper, you must have been working like for not less than 2 years in that role. I think it's to ensure that you are fit for the purpose. If you're looking for a job, you can't just come and say you want a job because you have the qualification. There's something you must have experience you know, to do the job. Then number three is have a relevant skill set. I think it was last week when I did this because I have not been online for 2 days now. It was last 2 weeks when I did this. I've not been live on. Sorry, I've been online, but I've not been live, like do the video live since 2 days or 3 days now. Yeah. So I think I gave you people some of the skills they are looking for. The good part of this is this: Australia is looking for domestic workers, nannies, teachers, and even seasonal workers. So this one now is not dependent on whether it's only skilled or unskilled. There are many things that they are looking for that you don't need certificate for. Yes, nanny, especially if you know that you have experience and you have some qualification to say that you are a professional nanny, or you have some NCE, because NCE is teaching college certification, that you are an NC holder, maybe you've got 2 years experience. That's it. That's all they ask for. 2 years minimum experience. So then number four is that when you come to Australia, you must work for that one employer. Like I said, this is the only thing that I find, because we are human beings. And again, some companies are not good, in terms of, if you like sometimes you can see a company and everything is going on. You don't really know what is happening, but there's abuse, institutionalized abuse going on in a company. You will not know till you get in. So when you get in, you will start seeing it in 3D. So that's when you start having issues, because sometimes their branding and everything is top notch. What they said, and even their customers, you don't know, but as a staff, when you come in, like there's a girl. That time we were bringing people for COS. This job, they didn't tell this girl that if she doesn't have driving, that it will be so stressful. So this girl told me that she normally walked for 5 minutes to the next job, because that place is a remote area. There's no staff, because this is a domiciliary care. And this is someone coming from Africa. The people that did the COS for her, they didn't tell her the truth. So she was thinking it's the only care worker washing people. But the tracking, the environment, and she wanted to complain. And that is only thing that she did wrong, to complain, voice out that I've been working on my body and this and that. I'm not getting it. I really need help. I don't know how you people will do it to put me in a place where I will not be tracking. This company got angry, their boss got angry and said, because this woman is around 52. I think Rebecca was 52. Yeah. Yeah, Miss Sojo was like 52. They reported her. The manager got angry and withdrew the COS. So this company, working for one company, that's why I will still choose digital nomad visa over this any day, anytime, because I don't like the visa that you must work for somebody. So that's why I normally advertise for digital nomad visa, because you're working for yourself. So you determine what goes on. You can't report yourself, can you? You can't report yourself. So you have to meet the English proficiency test. That's the bound score is 5.0. Okay, many people are telling me I waste time to explain this part for people that their skilled work doesn't require much education, and they will be thinking in their mind, this English, do I have it? Okay, let me tell you. Sometimes when you come here, you repeat what you say in all the videos. It will look repetitive, because I normally want to do my video and it will be short, but sometimes I can't help it. People will ask me, okay, now how are they going to get it? If you already have WAEC, I have said this thing many times. Google NARIC. N for November, A for Apple, R for Romeo, I for India, and C for charity. You see it, naric.com. Just put it, you will see what will come up in your Google search. Then go there, change your WAEC. I'm not asking you to start doing your certificates, everything. Change your WAEC. Change your WAEC. Put your WAEC so that if you have English credit, you will stop writing all this IELTS. Because IELTS now is close to 300,000. If you have NARIC equivalent, it's me that quote me everywhere you go, because this is one thing people don't know. They are ripping you off. If you have NARIC or you go to WES.com, that's for our Canadian version, or you go to the German ones, I have posted them in WTP. Guys, if you're not in WTP, that's where I will share link for Australian employer that are looking for foreigners to work. If you're not there, check the link in the description of this video or in any of my video. I normally pin the link to WTP. That's Womiba training platform. Come there, because that is where I will share employers in Australia that are looking for shortage of that are looking for workers to replace or make up with the shortage of career people in their industry. It's like there's a big nanny fair. I don't know whether you or pay. I don't know how to spell it. Or pay is number one. OPEC said that they have almost 20,000 vacancies that they have not filled for almost a year. And when I talk of nanny, most of you watching me will think I'm talking about women job. No. Nanny, they need men, because there are many male people that still need teenagers that need male. There are some family, if they have a gender that's they want to get that same gender so that they can work together more, but they can work together in a better way. I don't know why is that, but there are many. If you go to that website, you will see males only, male nanny only. So most of you that are watching me, you will think you are a man, you can't do nanny work. No, there are maybe learning disabilities for teenagers and all that are male. Families want males as well. So in most places, they will still see females only. So people are at liberty to get whoever they want. This government will not do those ones. It's the family that are employing you that needs to do those ones. So you really need to, if you're looking for any job overseas, there are many sites I have shared before in one video that you can go and do free certified training for that. Sometimes in a week, you will finish it and get certification. Then try to see where you can get some experience. So you shouldn't be waiting for your degree role to come out, to job role to come. So you can start going to while away that 5 years so that you can get your permanent resident. Then you can change and do what you want with your original, with your degree certificate. I understand if you have a degree, going as a nanny might not be it, but at least if they can take care of the bills and give you a work permit, who are you? And even in so many cases, they would want you to have some level of stability. You can bring your family. So it's not something that you should, like say, it's nanny work. Oh, so far they pay you money. If they pay you, then why are you wasting time? If they pay you, then it's okay. So this is something that I want you people to be thinking. Remember, I said if you have WAEC, go and change your WAEC in naric.com. Go to NARIC, fill the form there, send your original certificate, WAEC certificate. They will give you equivalent so that you can use that NARIC to be applying for job. Then you will stop taking IELTS because it expires after 2 years anyway. Yes, it expires. I have somebody now that told me that she checked is now too much. I said, but do you have WAEC? Because she studied engineering. If you're studying engineering, before you can get admission to study engineering, you must have English and maths. So I know she told me yes. I said, go and get NARIC. And she got that NARIC. They are no longer asking her IELTS. NARIC don't expire. Yes, NARIC don't expire. Yes, it doesn't expire and it's cheap. It's cheap. Go, you even need it here in UK or in so many places like Canada. If you have NARIC, Canada will not ask you IELTS because it's British equivalent to whatever they have there. And even Germany will not ask it. Yes, go and change your certificate. If you can do more of your certificates, that's fine. Go and change your certificate, convert it to the qualifications, Western qualification. Then they will give you the equivalent. Then when you are applying for this job, you have the equivalent, you have the paperwork to show. But sometimes when we come here to say it, I don't know, I've said it now, so you take it from there. So in WTP, I will give you more than 5 recruitment firms that are recruiting foreigners for this 484 visa. And in this 484 visa, some companies will take care of all the application processes. Yes. That time, the last 2 years, Bimpe went to Australia. It's from Nani. It's from Nani Road she went to. So even the flight ticket, the accommodation, they took care of it. So Australians are kind. If you're getting job there, even hospitals, they are kind. They normally take care of most of the bills for you. So guys, this is where I will be ending this video. But let me do a quick recap for new people that are joining me. I'm talking about, I talked about 484 visa route. If you like Australia, kangaroo people, if you like to go to Australia, number one, you have to have employer that is willing to give you a job. Number two, you must have 2 years minimum job experience. Number three, you need to have the relevant skill set because it has to match with your experience and the certification. For many people here that are carers and all that, I have explained how you people can go and get experience in some hospital, local hospitals close to you. Let the doctor there, give you a reference with a letterhead and a stamp, and even drop a contact, email contact if they want to do some verification. So number 4 is you must work for only that employer. If you go and get another job, your visa will be revoked. So this is the only problem I find you might encounter, because having a visa that is telling you that you have to stick with one employer, I don't know, because sometimes it's not what the company say that they will offer. That when you start working there, you might start seeing things for yourself that might not really make you happy. So number 5, you must meet the English proficiency test. Band score 5.0 is minimum. So I will send you all the jobs that are all the required skills, shortage list in WTP, and companies that are willing to get you into work in Australia. I'll be ending this video here, and thank you so much, guys. Queen Solomon, thank you. Olalinde Omosuyi, thank you. Ijoma and Isimba, thank you, guys, for joining me live. So Olalinde said, what about vocational training school in Romania? I think I have shared this thing in WTP. Go to WTP and you check the pin balls, the pin sections, you will see it. Guys watching me from Facebook, guys, thank you so much for staying till this time. I love you all. Yeah, let me go and continue sleeping, because I came back around 3 a.m. So it's not funny. So guys, I wish you guys the best. So before I go back to sleep, I will give you all the required things that you need for this. Thank you so much. And if you have any question, you come to WTP and ask questions about this. I wish all of you luck. I don't want this video to be long. People are complaining. It's normally long videos. I have told you everything that you need. So let's go to WTP and finish it up. Ask your question there. I will be there today. I'm not going anywhere to answer all your questions. But in the night, we have another route we'll be discussing. Yes, we'll be discussing Bulgaria tonight. So I will see you then. Thank you so much. Bye.